Apple's iPad mini is beloved for its compact size, making it perfect for reading, traveling, and note-taking. Despite its popularity, the iPad mini hasn't seen a new release since late 2021. That's nearly 3 years without an update. Now, the rumor mill is buzzing about the upcoming iPad mini 7, which might arrive by the end of 2024. What new features can we expect? How much will it cost? And when will it be officially announced? Let's dive into the latest leaks and find out. The last update for the iPad mini was significant, so the iPad mini 7 is expected to be more of an incremental upgrade. Bloomberg's Mark Gurman reported in May that the new iPad mini 7 won't include much more than a processor upgrade. However, there are a couple of features we're hopeful about. Here's what we're thinking. The iPad mini currently lacks a smart connector, unlike its bigger counterparts. Adding a smart connector to the iPad mini 7 would align it with the feature sets of the iPad Pro and the iPad 10th Gen. This would allow users to connect a keyboard, offering greater versatility. If this happens, expect to see special attachments that further expand your options. The iPad mini 7's most significant update is expected to be its processor. It could use the A18 chip from the upcoming iPhone 16 for a straightforward performance boost, or possibly an M1 chip, turning the mini into a smaller iPad Air with advanced features like Stage Manager. Another rumor suggests a beefed-up A15 chip with a higher clock speed of 3.23 GHz, offering more power while being cost-effective. These potential upgrades highlight the anticipated performance improvements for the iPad mini 7. Given that the iPad mini 6 introduced a major design overhaul, the iPad mini 7 is unlikely to see significant changes in its outward appearance. Instead, we might see a selection of new colors. The latest iPad 10th Gen comes in cool shades like yellow, and leaks about the iPhone 15 Pro suggest a new deep, wine-like red color that might be available for the iPad mini 7 as well. One of the biggest issues with the iPad mini 6 was the jelly scrolling effect, where the screen displayed a wobbling effect due to its refresh rate. While Apple isn't expected to upgrade the iPad mini 7 to a 120Hz display, they are likely to rotate the display materials to make jelly scrolling less noticeable in portrait mode. Given that the iPad mini 6 already saw a significant price increase over the iPad mini 5, it's unlikely the iPad mini 7 will be much more expensive. Apple typically reserves substantial price hikes for major revamps, like with the iPad 10th Gen iterative updates, such as the Mini 7, generally maintains similar pricing to the previous model. If this holds true, the iPad mini 7 would likely start at around $499, with higher prices for cellular versions and additional storage options. While renowned analyst Ming-Chi Kuo reported in December 2022 that Apple was working on an iPad mini expected at the end of 2023 or the start of 2024, no new iPad mini has been released yet. We still don't know when the next iPad mini will come out, but it might be worth waiting. The timeline suggests it could be announced at an event in October. Alternatively, you could opt for an iPad Air, although you'll miss out on the smaller form factor. The iPad Pro offers more processing power, but it's larger. If you're set on a small tablet, waiting for the iPad mini 7 could be worthwhile. The iPad mini 6 is still available for purchase, but if you desire the latest model, it's wise to await the release of the iPad mini 7, which seems imminent later this year. However, if saving money is a priority, now presents an excellent opportunity to buy the iPad mini 6 as prices are gradually decreasing. Keep an eye on price trends as they may drop further throughout the year, offering even more savings.